area as far as the bulldozer action seems to have now resumed amid the presence of a heavy police deployment that we are looking at. And remember, this is all being carried out on the directions of the High Court. So after the incident of stone pelting and violence that was reported on the police, nearly 5 arrests that have now taken place, and these are all said to be illegal encroachments that are now being cleared on part of the authorities, the MCD in particular, where you can see as far as the bulldozers that are still there in place. And now it seems to have resumed with its operation. Let's connect with Dev on this. Dev, if you can hear me, please explain to us the live pictures that you are getting for our viewers.
Well, yes, to give you a clear perspective of what's happening, like I mentioned, that the demolition work that is being carried out is not the itself, but
I think we're just going to, Dev, you need to fix your mic there. We can hear you then better, but it seems that the JCBs and the heavy machinery seem to have resumed its work, and this seems to be on that very area there. You can see as far as the concrete structures are now being brought down. Now, these are said to be illegal encroachments there that are now being cleared on part of the civic authorities and coming from the directions that have been made by the High Court. So as far as this entire operation is concerned, the area is said to be cleared in the coming days as far as certain concrete structures which are said to have housed a dispensary, a diagnostic center, a banquet hall, and they were all illegally milled. Let's connect with Dev again. Dev, I can hear you now. Please describe to us the live pictures.
Well, yes, you can see that one of the JCB excavators is still carrying out the demolition work of the illegal part or part of the structure of the mosque. However, once again, to clarify to our viewers that directly the mosque is not in contention. The extra space which they had illegally encroached upon, the MCD reached out to the Delhi High Court, which in turn issued orders to the municipal body to carry out the demolition work. Right now we can see only 2 JCB excavators here at the spot. Until a few minutes there were at least half a dozen of these JCBs. But however, once again, if I can ask my camera person to pan towards officials of the BSES, they're from the electricity department. You can see that they're cutting off the wires. The connection had been snapped already earlier, but now the work of removing and breaking the wires from the ground is also being carried out. You can see certain officials still trying very hard with safety harnesses. They have climbed atop the pole using a ladder, and also there are policemen who are still stationed here on the ground. However, the police force compared to what it was yesterday has been reduced by over half. There are still officials from the Central Reserve Police.
As far as the JCBs and heavy machineries that have been deployed there, and you can see a lot of police presence amid when it comes to the situation that has been brought under control, but still the police not taking any chances there and continuing with the drive that has been directed on part of the High Court. We'll come back to you, Dev. This is a live story that we are picking for our viewers from Old Delhi area. We head into a short break. In the meantime, back with more.